fucking. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bench Talks. I am your humble host, Cooper Pauline, and I'm here with
Aiden Simons.
Yeah, it's just gonna be us two again today. It's just gonna be
us.
It's just gonna be us again. No Paul this time. We are actually in South Lake Tahoe.
Tahoe, baby.
Yeah, this is actually a little bit of a travel episode. If you couldn't tell, it's a
Different background.
A little bit of a different environment here, but yeah. I guess something that we want to talk about immediately, because the Nations Cup just happened.
No, fuck that. Like, subscribe. Actually, fucking subscribe. We could be actually getting fucking viewers, and y'all don't. Okay, fuck. But y'all gotta y'all gotta fucking subscribe. This is bullshit.
Oh my god.
This is bullshit.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Nations League. Mexico.
No, the listen to follow ratio is pathetic. Do better.
Do better. Really.
No, but no, Nations League. Mexico, you're actually even more pathetic.
We're the big dogs in CONCACAF.
We actually have a little bit of we've been dominating. I mean, Mexico has been ass, don't get me wrong, but we are.
I mean, they still got to the final.
Yeah, I mean, it's not close. Like, the second we have the best our national team has ever been, Mexico can't compete. Like, they can't.
Yeah. I mean, they're definitely going through like their worst period in a while.
Yeah.
But I mean, even like if you look at their best squad, like we might do that later, like top 11s. But I mean, we're clearing them. I'm sorry.
We really are. Like, they're not very good. They're not. I mean, I feel like they're not really necessarily. I feel like they are well coached to a certain extent. I mean, if Gregg is outperforming you, that shows something. But
it does, yeah.
Like, you can't, like, they're not, their coach is not amazing. I would take almost every player in our positions compared to theirs.
I mean, they blame their coach a lot, 100%, but like they've been blaming their last like 3 coaches.
Exactly,
and they just haven't improved at all. I mean, and part of the thing is they've been losing a lot of prospects to the United States.
Well, that's because a big part of that though is because we're only going to get better, right?
Yeah.
Like, our country is still very much in the very early stages of football, where it's like our main athletes are still going to basketball and football and that shit.
Our national team can offer more than
exactly.
Mexico can,
we are
realistically
starting a dynasty in CONCACAF. Like, there's not. I don't think. It'll be a very long time, I think, before we actually lose a Nations final.
I think it's going to be a while.
I think it's going to be a very, very long time. I think we'll win the next 4 easily. 5.
I mean, it's going to be an upset if it does happen.
Yeah,
so,
it's.
I mean, that's a big talking point in itself.
Which is one of the very first times in our history that has ever happened.
Yeah, it probably is.
Right? We are expected to win every single one. Because we have.
Gold Cup, the whatever our competition is. Yeah.
We have the better team every single time. It's not close. I mean, even to Canada, when Canada has like a pretty decent squad right now, like
they're best in low key their history too.
Yeah, because of Alfonso though, and
Jonathan David.
I was about to say something Johnson, but
Jonathan David.
Yeah, Jonathan David, and it's not close, really. Our team is just outperforming per position every single game. But at the same time, I don't understand how the hell Gregg somehow manages to absolutely dick Mexico, but we somehow almost lose to Jamaica. It takes an own goal in the 95th for us to win it.
I mean, that's exactly where I was going to go. It's just like we dick Mexico, right?
Yeah.
And we play well against big teams. We played well against England in the World Cup.
Yeah.
I mean, we played against good teams in general, like in friendlies or whatever. But once we play a team that we're going to possess against, that's like Jamaica or Costa Rica or, I don't know who we play against, Honduras, like El Salvador, whoever it is in CONCACAF, they're not good teams, but they're going to sit back and just kill us defensively in like that Mourinho times 10 type of formation.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Gregg has no idea how to do it.
I think Gregg puts all of his play style on playing bigger teams, in the sense where we are a counter-attacking team, and we struggle when we are the team that should be having possession, and it shows against teams like Jamaica. And I mean, to be fair, the Jamaican game was, they scored in like the first 30 seconds, fluke. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
But we had 80% possession that game and had almost no shots on target until extra time.
Yeah.
That cannot happen. Like we should be able to dominate the game. We should be, especially with our midfield, we should be able to create more chances like that. And that's where Gregg fucks up every single time, is that Gregg does not have a game plan to smaller teams. I think a lot of times Gregg does just go, we're better, go out play. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And then with England, he will sit down and be like, okay, well, we need to play more defensive. We're not better, we have to... Yeah, and I think that's the issue, is because he underestimates so many teams. I think he did it with Wales. I think he did it...
I don't think he underestimates them. I just don't think he knows how to break a team down.
No, he doesn't, because he's respectfully has that MLS mindset of play, right?
Yeah.
We need a Mourinho or a Jesse Marsch. I don't even think he's ready for a national team.
I agree.
Right? I think Mourinho fits our system perfectly.
I mean, Mourinho literally today, what's the Tuesday, March 26th. He literally went on an interview saying like he wants to go to the international scene. Sack Gregg and get Mourinho in. Like,
give him whatever he
American
wants.
Coach
give him whatever he wants, man.
That we can give the job. We don't have an American coach that's good enough to coach this team.
Yeah.
We have world-class players, and people might laugh at that. And
that's not wrong.
We have world-class players.
People can't laugh at that when in multiple leagues now we have
multiple leagues. Big teams are coveting our players.
We have a top 5 player in that position in multiple leagues.
Yep.
So you can't say that it's not not a world-class squad.
Yeah.
Especially when in our midfield we have crazy depth. Yeah. Right? Even in our wingers, like Gio can play, which by the way, Gio saved us on multiple occasions. But like Gio can play winger.
Nottingham Forest. Whoever the coach is on Nottingham Forest, fuck you, dude.
Start him.
Play him.
He's so good.
You're in relegation, dude. Play him.
Risk it, man. Like
play him.
What could hurt? It's not. I mean, you're already going to be relegated.
Exactly. Right? You already got the point deduction.
Play the guy.
Play the dude.
Because it's either that or not Bayern. Dortmund's gonna take him back as soon as possible.
Taken back,
right? No, but I'm saying they're gonna yank the loan contract and say you're not giving him the playing time that we needed. Yeah, because he has the highest skill ceiling of any U.S. men's national team player.
Yes, that 100%. Totally agree. Why do you think American players will not necessarily perform on the club level, but consistently perform at international level? Because we've seen multiple of our players that haven't necessarily performed on a club level, but performed at the international level, like Musa. Fuck, I'm blanking again. Serginho Dest.
Yeah.
Big.
Well.
Weah,
here's what I'm gonna say, and some people might laugh at
Pulisic,
it. Right? Some people might.
This year.
Yeah. Some people might laugh at it, but I definitely think it's 100% the truth. And I think a big part of it is the fact that they are American and they feel like that they have to prove something. And I think because of that, right, they go to, especially like Dest. He plays at Barcelona, right? One of the biggest clubs in the fucking world. And he has to go and prove himself. That's what he's thinking. And as soon as he transfers to a team that's like PSV, which is a little bit more low-key, a little bit more, they're a great
spotlight.
Yeah, but they're top in their league.
But they've been in the Champions League before.
Exactly, right? He's been playing out of his fucking mind. As soon as that stress is gone, right?
He was definitely a scapegoat.
Exactly, right? Like Xavi, fuck Xavi for that. He blamed him for so much shit. And as you look at like Malik Tillman, right? He wasn't in a top league. And then he got transferred to the Eredivisie, and he's still playing amazing, right? But he was playing amazing at, what was he playing? Sporting? Or Celtics. He was playing in that, fact check me, but
yeah,
he wasn't playing in a top 5 league, right? he didn't have that stress, and that's why he was an amazing player for them, and that's why he got that transfer to PSV. It was where was he playing?
He was on Bayern.
Bayern?
Yeah, he's still on Bayern. That's what I thought.
He was on loan.
He got loaned to Rangers. And
Rangers. There we go. That's what.
Then PSV. Yeah.
Yeah. So Rangers, right? He was on a team that does not put pressure on him, right? And I think Chelsea put a lot of pressure on Christian. I think, especially, I don't think that that Chelsea team was suited for Christian to begin with. I think when he played
well when he played. I don't
exactly, but I think he got hurt a lot. I think the Premier League's was a little too tough for him physically, but that's why
the Italian league's pretty tough defensively.
Yeah, they are, but
you get less space. You get more space than the Premier
and
League.
That's exactly what Christian needs, though, is space to be able to make the defender move, right? And I think that's a big problem, is that a lot of Americans feel that pressure, and as soon as they get away from that pressure, they go crazy, right? Like, even like the smaller transfers, like Luca De La Torre, right? He went to a small Spanish club, has been playing out of his mind. If he ever got transferred to a big club, he would not be playing that well, even though he's playing great against the big clubs, right?
Yeah, I also think Luca De La Torre isn't a big club
no, he's not.
Player.
He's not. But but you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like those, like a lot of pressure is being put on us because we do have something to prove, right? And I really do think it took Christian kind of hitting rock bottom in his career to turn it around, join AC Milan, and pop off. Same with Weston McKennie, right? Like Weston McKennie, at the beginning, not the last 2 years, was not doing too good for Juve, right? So now he's in a much better spot. He's secured his spot as a starter, and he's been
their best midfielder this season.
He's one of the best midfielders in Serie A.
Yeah.
And it's not close. And Christian is one of the best wingers in Serie A.
Yeah.
And it's not close. Like, Christian is easily top 5, and Weston is easily top 5 too. It's because they don't have that stress on them. Like, they do have something to prove, right? And because we don't, especially in the Premier League, we don't have the respect from the fans that other countries do. The fans do not like Americans that much. Like, so if an American does well, like Christian did during lockdown, right? They loved him. The next season, they would not want anything more besides him gone, right? And obviously, that's going to take a toll on any player.
Yeah, absolutely.
No player is going to play well underneath that condition.
When you're getting abused 24/7.
Exactly, right?
But I do think that's an issue in the Premier League in general. Versus
not just the United States either. Yeah. It's every country, man. Damn near. That's not England, Spain, Germany. True, if it's not like a top 10 FIFA country, they abuse them at first. Like, abuse them. Yeah. It's terrible. Like, it's not fair, really. It's really, really, really bad by them. But yeah, I mean, what do you think it is? I feel like I just yapped for a long time. But what do you think the reason is?
The reason for
why Americans play better on a national level? Like Musa.
I think they have more freedom. I think that's what it is. I think it's just more trust. I mean, I think Chelsea should have trusted Pulisic more when he was actually playing. They didn't. Milan trusted him. Look how he's playing. Juve finally trusted McKennie. Look how he's playing. Tyler Adams has proved himself in Leipzig, Germany, and proved himself in the Premier League too. Unfortunately, got injured for most of the time, and then he came back after an 8-month injury and was one of the best players of the tournament, just in the semifinal and final of the game. I mean, that rocket against Mexico,
that's going to be clipped and posted for years to come.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's against Ochoa, who is literally like,
he's a fossil. Don't get me wrong, but he's not a bad national goalkeeper.
He is a fossil, absolutely, but like, he is Trump's wall that Trump wish he built. You know, that realistically, that is what he is.
I didn't know we were going down that route.
Maybe that's not okay to say, but I mean, like,
he is a wall in goal.
he's an
brick
absolute
wall,
wall.
yeah.
He's an absolute wall. I mean, the shot, I think it was Pulisic.
It was. I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
like
yeah.
he juggled it like 2 or 3 times, and then Pulisic finally shot it, and Ochoa saved. I was like, I was off my couch. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Because it was a crazy save.
Fuck?
Like, it was crazy reactions. He, like, swatted it. Like, no, he's so good for Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, Ochoa's been ruining my childhood since, like,
Real. I hate
literally
that man.
my childhood.
I hate that man.
He's been playing since my childhood. I'm 22 years old, so, like, 21 years old.
It's literally, he's got mold on him, bro. That's how old he is. He's a fossil. Like, he's not. He should retire. I'm asking him.
I mean,
to retire.
he's like the perfect example. Yeah, please. He's the perfect example of, like, how goalkeepers age differently versus field players.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean,
and
like,
Neuer too. I mean,
I was about to say, even like Buffon.
Yeah,
Buffon lasted such a long time, right?
He's still playing, I think.
Is he?
In
I thought he
Serie
retired.
B.
I thought he retired.
He might have retired.
Because I remember it was like Fabrizio, maybe, but I might be completely wrong. But
I might be completely wrong.
I'm pretty sure he retired. But
I mean, I knew he was playing for the Serie B team.
Yeah, he was playing with them for a little bit. I think it was like a year or two.
I mean, he's 46, so I hope he's. Yeah, he retired last year.
Yeah, okay. So he retired at the age of 45. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
He is. Who do you think the best goalkeeper of all time is? In their prime, not longevity.
I mean, but longevity is definitely a thing for keepers, though.
That's true. I guess it's more.
Because I mean, that's like one of the keepers, like one of the positions you literally that you have to, like, keep into. What's the word? Like,
you have to keep that in mind. Yeah,
like, keep it in mind because they can play till they're 40 plus.
Okay. So who do you think the best goalkeeper of all time is?
That's difficult. I mean, there's people like Yashin that I'm not gonna say because I have never seen him play, so that's like it's not worth it saying. But I mean, I've seen Van der Sar, I've seen I've seen Casilla, I've seen Buffon, obviously, and I've seen Neuer.
I think it's really hard to beat Neuer, and I also think it's really hard to beat Casillas.
I think Neuer is like the first of the different generation of goalkeepers because we see Alisson now, and Alisson is definitely a PL great.
Yeah.
Just like the way he can pass the ball and the way he's insanely good at shot blocking.
Yeah.
But I mean,
monster.
I'd probably go Czech.
As the GOAT? Really?
Honestly,
I was not gonna go down that route. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean he obviously had a great defense when
I think there's
Mourinho achieved that 15-goal season, but like Czech was an absolute wall.
He was
absolute wall.
But that's not. I think I named 3 people over him.
Who?
Buffon, Casillas, and Neuer.
I mean, they're obviously. I personally don't think Buffon is the best goalkeeper of all time. I think.
I'm not saying he's the best. I'm saying he's third
He's
best.
definitely. I don't think he's top 3 personally, but.
Well, I mean, for what we saw, I definitely think so. Because I mean, I agree. I'm not gonna name some fucking Yashin.
Yeah.
Some shit like that, right? I'm not gonna name that, but you know, I feel like especially in our time, like he fucking retired last year. Like this man was unstoppable for so long.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know.
I mean, he definitely had at least the longevity factor, but like prime-wise, I don't think he reached Czech. I don't think he reached Van der Sar. I don't think he reached Neuer either, personally. I think Neuer's definitely is definitely top 3 keeper of all time.
I think Neuer's number 1.
I don't think he's number 1.
I don't think I've ever seen a goalkeeper as dominant as him. I don't like. I feel
like Neuer got caught out a lot by good players, obviously. but
I think
he got caught out
I think Neuer is just
with his running bullshit, and then
he did
and then
always
got
like to
chipped by
run
Messi, and then like
I mean,
same
so
with
did-
Jerome Boateng.
so did every goalkeeper though. Every goalkeeper got
Yeah,
chipped by Messi,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah, but they were talking shit before that game, so like.
oh, it's Bayern. Like
Yeah.
fucking
Valid.
Thomas Muller every single time. He
Okay,
always
but,
does his little
like-
videos, right?
He's done that like after he's actually fucked over the team. Like
Well, yeah. But now he's doing it before. You know, like
no, but like I mean after he started doing the social media shit like after he like fully decimated the team, you know? What I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
now he's
yeah.
doing it before the game because he's already like put in 5 against the team.
yeah. No. I get it, but you know, like it's Bayern. Bayern loves to talk shit because Bayern dogs everyone in their league, right? Well, not now,
Not busier.
but I mean, you know, like Bayern is cocky, and I mean they should be. They always have a pretty good fucking team in Champions League. Like they always get decently far.
They have a monopoly on
German
players.
Yeah, or
So-
just Bundesliga players in general.
I mean, they got Musiala off some bullshit. Musiala's English. Like,
I mean, yeah, no, Musiala is playing crazy for them.
well, you know, as English as, you know, Sterling and Marcus Rashford are, you know, you're like
Yeah.
as French as Paul Pogba and Conte
Yeah, right.
plays.
I do have a question. What do you think it takes for the United States to be taken as a serious footballing country?
I don't think they will ever take us seriously until we win the World Cup.
You think?
I mean, or maybe the what's the South
Copa America?
Copa America, yeah. Maybe the Copa America because, I mean, that's the only tournament that we see legitimate competition.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. I just don't think. I mean, I definitely do agree. I think it's going to take like a major trophy. But I mean, like, I feel like Japan has more recognition than us.
Because they did better in the World Cup.
Right, but I mean, it's not like we've never gone that far before.
True. But
Right.
we also went there in like 1950s, whatever, maybe.
Yeah, I know the third place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know. I know what you're talking about. But like, you know, like what do you think? What do you think it takes? How many semifinal appearances would it take for us to be recognized?
I mean, more. It's probably bigger than that. It's having more American players in Europe than we do have now, because obviously we have our biggest players are Weston McKennie and Pulisic and Gio Reyna, who are making the Champions League.
But I feel
So-
like we have a whole European roster.
Mostly.
I mean, who's not?
I mean,
Chris Richards is.
yeah.
Anthony Robinson is, right? Tim Ream
Okay.
is.
Yeah, we do.
Dest.
We
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a full
It's a
European.
full European team.
Yeah, it's
For sure.
everyone that plays in
But
Europe.
I mean, it's the only ones that play on top teams are Pulisic, McKennie, Gio when he's on Dortmund, because he did sign a new contract before leaving for
Yeah,
Nottingham.
yeah.
So
Dortmund better yank it if he's not getting playing time. By the way.
Yeah.
But can he do?
I mean, we don't have enough. We need, because I mean, if you look at England, like they have top players across European countries, and
Right,
they're the best
right.
players in England, you know. And then if you look at Spain, Germany, Brazil, it's the same thing. So we need the same amount of players in top leagues, like actually on top teams.
Right, but
That's
I
what
don't.
we're missing.
I don't think people put into account how little soccer has played a part in our sports history in like our country. Like soccer is very small,
Yeah.
right? Like it's just not the same compared to football and
I mean,
baseball
that's why
and
we need to grow it.
basketball, right?
That's why we need to grow
I
it.
think it's slowly growing, and we need to see, even with the slowest growth, how like the jumps we've made. We can have a whole roster with depth of all European players.
I mean, just in our generation, the growth has been massive.
Well, I remember
Massive.
from just the 2014 World Cup, It was all MLS players.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I mean, it was all because even like Clint Dempsey at the time was playing in MLS, and Landon Donovan, it was and even that team was not bad.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, shit. Nobody told me our generation could have made it. Like,
fuck no.
I would have tried harder.
No, for real. I would have put in a little bit more effort. It's just not. It's not the same now. Like we see all of these like Tyreek Hill's tweeting saying like I should have kept with soccer. Like all this shit, right? Like
Tyreek Hill, Lamar did it too.
Yeah, like it's crazy, like how much like soccer has been a big jump. I do think,
especially the football players, because they're realizing they could have made way more money playing soccer.
Well, they see all those fucking Mbappe deals and like, shit like that, and they're like, damn, like Neymar, that much? But I think a big part of that, of like our country growing as more of a football country, is that we have so many big tournaments lined up. This last World Cup was the most patriotic I have ever seen any American against England. Mm-hmm. I mean, everyone knows America is split, right? Like when it comes to like political stances and like all that stuff.
Yeah.
I have never seen so many people come together to just prey on England's downfall. Like,
I mean, I feel like that happens for most sporting events, though. Like Olympics, like all that shit.
But I mean, I think football-wise, for this World Cup, it was the most I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was, I saw like the meme accounts I follow posting about it, and like shit like that, where it's like, I've never seen that before. Ever.
I'm very excited for the 2026.
Right, and now it's in the United States, next World Cup. I can only fucking imagine like how big it's gonna be. And not only that, we also have Copa America. The year after the World Cup, we're hosting the Olympics. We're doing Copa America, World Cup, and Olympics 3 years in a row.
Yeah. I'm going to spend my life savings trying to go to the World Cup games.
Seriously.
Like just travel, like.
It's not
like. Not a lot to my name, but I'll spend it.
Real. No, the best time period that like U.S. football has ever been in is now. Absolutely. We have our golden generation. And our golden generation is only getting better.
Exactly. This is only the first, but we're ruining it with Gregg Berhalter.
Dude, he needs to go. I'm hoping, as much as I'd love to see us win Copa America, I want us to lose by a lot every single game, because I think that will make Gregg get fired. And not only that, dude, honestly, Gregg has been great when it comes to recruiting.
Oh, he
has pulled some great players, right?
If he wants to go into recruiting, he can go to
move him to a recruiting position. Give someone like Mourinho as much money as they want, and just ride with it. We have the perfect squad for a coach like that.
Jose said he's liked the U.S. squad
Yes, he has. Right? He said we have a lot of potential.
And we have a perfect squad for him. Like,
we do.
Our squad isn't like necessarily technical. We're we're a very direct and physical team. Like,
but we have the six that he would want, right? We have the wingers that he would want, the pacey, skillful wingers.
Yeah.
And we have a young striker. Like Flo is. I mean, he's having.
He loved Pepe over Flo. He probably liked Flo too, but he loved Pepe. I feel like
maybe, but I mean, Flo's having a little bit of a bad season right now. He's not, but it is a new season at a new team, and give him a year, and I'm sure he'll be tearing it up next year. But I definitely think Pepe is playing great. Josh Sargent is underrated. We have a lot of depth in our strikers, but the issue is that they're all inconsistent. Like Christian is the only, and Weston, and Anthony
Robinson.
Yeah. And Tim Ream, actually, the last couple of years, are the only players that have been truly consistent for national and club. Oh, Tyler Adams too, for national and club level.
Yeah.
Right?
National and club. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like it's not like, even when you look at someone like our goalie, right? Matt Turner.
Yeah.
He's not. He's playing really bad for Nottingham. I mean, and a part of that is
yeah.
he has bricks on his feet, so he can't play the technical game at all.
Yeah, no.
He
no,
cannot
he's
at
not
all.
a technical keeper.
And
a
he's given up a lot of goals from him. Like, he's given up a lot of goals.
But I mean, their defense sucks.
Oh no.
They suck. Like,
they're not in relegation because of Matt Turner.
I mean, again, that's another player that is playing well for the national team because we have a decent defense around him. Like,
yeah.
we don't concede very much on the national team. I mean, again, we don't play the great teams, but like,
I mean, Mexico hasn't scored on us.
Cup, like,
yeah,
against England. England's have one of the best
squads
in the world, realistically, and we handled them. Honestly, we probably could have beat them.
We should have.
I mean,
we should have. We had more shots.
I personally thought we should have beat them too.
No, they were not like. I've never seen Gregg pick apart a manager before until that England game.
Yeah, Gareth Southgate's a fraud. Dude.
Gareth Southgate apart.
I mean, if Gregg Berhalter is picking you apart, bro, you need to consult your job.
And it shows how bad Southgate and Gregg is when the next round we played Netherlands and we played against a good manager and got absolutely destroyed.
And Netherlands aren't good.
No, they're
not good.
Their team's not good, but their
not
manager's
good.
fucking great.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
right, he's great. But it's just not. Gregg needs to fucking go. Gregg is holding back this team when it comes to national level besides fucking the Gold Cup and Nations League. But like when it comes to World Cup, we should have never lost to Wales. When it comes to the World Cup, we should have beat England, let's be honest. Right? It's just not. We drop too many games against good teams when we play well, but he doesn't have a way to get through the back four, ever. He's always struggled against it, and which is crazy because we have some really good creative players.
I mean, he can get through a back four, but he can't get through a back six.
No, he can't.
Because, like, we can counterattack because, like, against, like, England, the big teams, we're going to go against a back four because we're going to counterattack against them. Yeah. But against, like, Jamaica or whatever, we're going against a back six because they're more defensive against us.
Yeah.
That's what he can't break down. And that's what differentiates an elite manager from a shit manager.
Right. It's just not, like...
Or a mid-level manager. You know,
would you say Gregg is mid? And do you think because he's so mid that's what's holding us back? Because we have a top 20 squad in the world.
I think he can go to a European team in like the Netherlands and be successful. But I don't think he can handle the level of talent that we have on the team.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think he's necessarily a bad coach.
Coming in.
I don't necessarily think he's a bad coach, right? As much as we shit talk him, I think he's just not the right one. Like, he's a decent coach, but how do I word it? Like in basketball, right? The Warriors went to the first round of the playoffs, right? And that was the first time in like 10 years. And then they fired that coach because they said that we have a great team, but that coach brought us to a certain level, but isn't the coach to bring us to the next level. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what Gregg is. Gregg is not the coach to bring us to that next level, right? He got us to a good spot. I'm not going to lie. He got us to a decent spot where we're dominating CONCACAF, and he's recruited some great players. That's great. Don't fire the guy. Put him in a recruiting position and hire a coach that can take us to that next level.
Yeah, I don't think he'll take a recruiting position.
I think he has too much of an ego.
Not even ego. He is a coach. That's what he's been doing. So I think that's what he's going to want to continue doing.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him for that. But I mean, it's like he's been a step down from Klinsmann, and it's just like
he has been.
All of the coaches we've hired after Klinsmann has been a step down from Klinsmann.
Yeah, I agree. I would love to see what he does with our squad.
I mean, I don't personally want to hire Klinsmann back.
No, I'm just saying if he had the job.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
I would have preferred to keep Klinsmann throughout this period. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's coaching somewhere now.
Isn't he coaching Japan or South Korea or something like that?
I don't think he's coaching Japan.
He's South Korea's
Korea.
coach.
Okay,
Yeah,
so he's
that's what I
South
said.
Korea's coach.
No, he's
So I mean, and then he was Hertha Berlin's before that. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's a top level coach. He's at least on the international level. He like
yeah.
maybe like the top European nations won't hire him, but like I'd take him over Southgate. Like,
Oh, 100%. I mean, side note, those Asian teams underrated as hell. Japan and South Korea
Japan and South Korea got
are
some good squads.
underrated,
Some
especially
good
Japan
squads. Yeah.
is a fucking dark horse for the next World
Yeah.
Cup.
I don't think they're a dark horse because I think people will hype them up a good amount.
You think so? I
I
mean, I
do.
don't know. There's no
I
anime
do.
coming out then. Blue Lock was a different.
Yeah, Blue Lock definitely blew their shit
Yeah,
up,
no, I'm
for
not
sure,
gonna lie.
for sure.
Like, but it's
I mean, just with the memes when they were going farther than people expected. Like,
yeah, they're like surpassing their limits.
yeah.
Like shit like that. But it's, I think they're really good. I think that they have a great team. Same with South Korea, and I think they have been like, they've really like committed to making, like, building up their foundation for like the
Absolutely.
last like 10 years
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
and it's really fucking paid off. Like they're putting top players in top teams across Europe now,
Yeah.
like South Korea and Japan.
I mean, the thing about Japan, they don't stop running.
No, dude, they're fucking
they-
tanks, man. They run a 5-minute 3 mile. It's absolutely insane. They don't get it. They're like, if everyone on the field was Brendan Aronson, they just don't stop running. Like, their work ethic is insane. They know how to like contract like defensively against any team. I don't get it. Like, it's their sixes, like Endo, is fucking underrated as hell. He's so good. Nah, don't let the bias get in your.
What bias? Endo's mid.
No,
Endo's
he's
mid.
not.
Endo's fucking mid.
He's so good for the
Fuck
price that they
Scousers.
got him.
Fuck the Scousers. No, he's mid, bro. Kobe Mainu, elite. They wish they had a player. They think Harvey Elliott, that's why he's playing on the U21s. Exactly. Yeah, clown. Imagine being a Scouser. Ugh, that's crazy. Like, Jurgen Klopp is going out sad, won Premier League, won Champions League in 8 years. 8 years. That's embarrassing, dude. That's
Right.
embarrassing.
And which one of your coaches has won a Champions League in the last 8 years?
Oh, fuck all that. Fuck, we've been shit. I'm not going to deny that. But, like, they act like Jurgen Klopp is the almighty savior of football. And
I
this
don't
dude
think-
is fucking sucked. No, he hasn't sucked. But
I was about to say, this man is the second best manager in the Prem.
yeah, he is. Absolutely.
And that's why he doesn't have more trophies.
I mean, it's difficult.
Replace Pep with anyone else, and Jurgen has
No, it's not
4
even
more
Pep.
trophies.
It's fucking City's cheating ass shit.
That's true.
but,
115. By the way, I
um,
hope what happened to Leicester happens to you fucks. Fuck you.
But I mean, all I'm saying is they act like under Jurgen Klopp they've had all-time squads, like in Premier League squads, and if you have an all-time Premier League squad, how are you only winning 2 major trophies? Sorry. Tell me. If you have an all-time Premier League squad,
I
how
don't
are you
think-
only winning 2 major trophies?
I don't think I know that they say it, but that's just because they're Liverpool fans. I don't think they've ever had an all-time Premier League squad. To be honest, I can name so many squads better than their best.
I mean, they just claimed the fucking the tally points at like the 100-point shit, like, and all that. Like, the Premier League has sucked in the last like 8 years. It's been shit. Like, there's been only 2 teams competing versus when in the like 2000s and the 10s, like there was like 4 teams. Always competitive.
No, I agree. It's in the last 8 times it's always been the top 2 teams. When in like 2000, like mid 2000s, it was Chelsea, United, Arsenal, Liverpool, not City then, but you know, like it was always them. They always were like on top, and it was like the closest thing. That's why some of the best. That was the golden age of the Premier League. Now
It
ran,
absolutely was.
besides the
Absolutely
2015,
was.
2016 season, but now it's ran by oil money fucking clubs, all of them.
I mean, I can't disagree when City are like running the league because they cheated.
They run
Like-
the league every year. Like even now, they're in third place and they're still predicted to win.
I mean, yeah, because they win like the last 10. But John Stones and Kyle Walker both got injured over the
Ooh.
international weekend.
So now all I have to do
So-
is shoot Erling Haaland in the face. No, not even him. Hold on, can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Can we talk about that? How much Erling Haaland absolutely is replaceable.
Mhm.
He is not like he's a great striker. Don't get me wrong. He's nowhere close to Mbappe level. Do never ever disrespect Mbappe like that ever again. If you ever put Mbappe on the same team as KDB, yeah, I'm sure Mbappe would have 36 goals in the Premier League too. Like, he's a system player.
I don't
Haaland,
think he'll. I mean, maybe on City's team, but I don't think he'd
That's
have.
what I'm saying,
Okay.
right?
I mean,
like, I'll put him on City squad.
yeah, he can finish the same thing,
Exactly.
and
Haaland,
he'll assist and build and help on the build-up play.
he's a
way more.
playmaker,
Yeah.
way more than Haaland. Haaland is a system player on City. He is replaceable. Harry Kane can do everything that Haaland does.
Haaland's a system player in general.
Exactly, right? Like Haaland is great at picking out teams that he can fit into the system. Or his manager
That's
is, right?
why Haaland is definitely one of the best finishers of all time, but he's never going to be one of the best players because he can't do anything outside.
He can't. He's
like-
fast. He's big. Don't get me wrong, but like he never creates anything for himself.
I mean,
And
he'll
if he
score
does, it's hardly ever.
Maybe in outside, like in one goal outside of the box every like 2 seasons, at least on City. Like maybe he did it more on. He definitely did it more on Dortmund, but I mean on City, like he's not leaving outside the box, and I don't blame him. He doesn't need to. Like that's his role,
Yeah.
and you know,
He's a system
Totally,
player for
but-
them.
like when
Replaceable though.
absolutely replaceable. Yes, absolutely replaceable.
Because I mean, you have Bernardo Silva and KDB and Phil Foden all crossing the ball into the fucking box. Like, yeah, obviously any 6'4" guy can score that, right? Like I said, Harry Kane can do everything he's doing, everything, and it's not close. Lua can do everything he's doing, and yeah, I'm naming generational strikers, right? But even if you put someone like, I mean, maybe not to the same extent, but if you put fucking someone like Højlund in there, Højlund will finish almost everything that is being placed into him, like those type of balls in the air,
yeah,
like on the ground,
absolutely.
in the six. Yeah, in the six, anyone can. Like,
He wouldn't finish at the rate that Haaland finishes at, but
Yeah.
he would definitely score just like not just as amount, but a similar rate. Like,
right? Yeah, exactly. And like Højlund's not as good of a player as Haaland, and that
I-
shows how much of a system player Haaland is. Is that if he's a good player and is still replaceable by someone that's not as good as him, is insane.
I think Højlund is a better player than Haaland. I think Haaland is a better
Finisher.
finisher, but I think Højlund's overall game is better.
Sure.
I mean, obviously, like the big things for a striker is goals and finishing, and like that's what Haaland is the best at. But I mean, hold-up play, passing, dribbling. I mean, Højlund is absolutely better than Haaland.
It's
Absolutely better than. But
just yeah. I don't understand how people put
way
him.
better finisher Haaland.
Yeah, I don't understand how people put him into this Ballon d'Or conversation now when he's just not in the same level as
Not this year.
Jude,
Not this
Harry
year.
Kane, or Mbappe.
No, yeah, definitely not this year. I think he should have won it last year.
I mean, if he was ever gonna win it a season, it would have been last
It would
year.
have been last year.
But he's not. If he didn't win it last year, like
He's never gonna win it.
Yeah, exactly. That was his season. Should he have won it? Maybe, probably, but it's not like
Yeah,
because it didn't happen then. It's not happening ever.
yeah. I don't see us. Yeah.
He would have to break his own record again, and I don't see that happening anytime soon. To be honest, I think he's going to be low key on like a decline. He's going to plateau at around like 20 goals, 25.
I mean, that's not really a plateau.
I mean, it's still a top goal scorer, yeah.
Yeah.
But like Harry Kane did that every year,
Yeah.
right? Exactly like what I'm saying. And Harry Kane's gonna win the Ballon d'Or probably this year now.
Probably should.
If he, especially if
Um,
I mean,
They need to make a decent run into the Champions
I was about to
League.
say if they win the Champions League, it's secured. I think, but
I don't think they will. I think it's.
I don't think they
I
will.
think Madrid is gonna win it again.
I think I agree. I think Madrid is gonna cause the upset with City, and I think Bayern's gonna be.
Whoever wins that game is gonna win the Champions League. Unfortunately.
I think
Maybe not
Bayern's gonna
unfortunately,
beat
but
Arsenal, and I
Agreed.
think Dortmund's gonna be Atletico.
agreed.
And
Ooh,
then who's the last one?
Maybe I don't know. I feel like I don't know if Dortmund can beat.
Oh, the last one is I think PSG is gonna beat Barca.
Oh yeah. Barca suck.
Yeah.
Barca suck.
But I think Dortmund can
You
beat.
can clip me on that. Barca suck. I don't go fuck.
No, I think Dortmund can beat Atletico. I think that's gonna be like the game,
That's
or
gonna be a
like
good game though.
yeah,
That's more of my
exactly.
Like,
That's
I
gonna
don't
be
think,
like the
I don't
stretch of the
necessarily
series.
Atletico's like way better than them. I just think it's gonna be a good game.
I
Like,
agree. It's gonna be tough for Dortmund, but I think Dortmund can do it. I think Dortmund have a good enough team,
Absolutely.
and I just hope that fucking fraud of a coach on Atletico doesn't win.
That's crazy. You're gonna call Diego Simeone a fraud?
He's dirty.
Being dirty and being a fraud is a different thing.
I mean, yeah, he's a good coach, but like, he's not gonna win anything ever.
I do think he should leave Atletico.
100%.
I think both the team and him can do with the change, because he's won shit with them and like all that, but
No, I hate
like,
him as a coach.
they've absolutely gone downhill since like
It's been a
what,
slow
like,
decline, yeah.
2016.
I mean, yeah, how
2017
long
or
has he been
something.
coach there? Been a while.
I'd have to look that up.
Yeah, it's been a long ass time. But like, no, he needs a change of scenery, and so does Atletico. It's not fun to watch, to be honest.
No,
It's not fun to watch at all.
Diego Simeone's never had the thing for entertaining football,
No.
at least. But I mean, it doesn't have to be entertaining as long as you win, you know. And he consistently keeps them in the Champions League, and that's kind of
Not this
Atletico's
year.
shit now. Are they not?
It's Girona, Barca, and Real Madrid. Or do they have 4
I
spots?
swear they have 4.
Oh, do
No?
they?
I thought they have 4.
I don't know if they do. Look it up.
He's been at the club since 2011.
Jesus Christ. Get him the fuck out of there, man.
That's insane.
That's absolutely delusional.
So that's like 13 years now with
Yeah.
2024.
13 years? Dude, get
That's
him
nuts.
out of there. Get
13
him out
years
of
is
there.
nuts.
Get him out of there. He's not Sir Alex, bro. Get him out.
13. I don't know what club has gone 13 years with a manager.
How long was Sir Alex?
Well, I mean, obviously Sir Alex, but like
What about like the Arsenal coach's name?
Arsene Wenger.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was probably there for 13.
Right?
But still, what? Let me see how, because I know Ferguson was there for longer than 13 years.
Definitely.
Um,
Welcome back, everybody. We had a little bit of an intermission to take more shots, and we're back now. But yeah, I guess I think do we want to do the tier list?
yeah, I mean, I was
Okay.
gonna ask what you wanted to do because I didn't remember.
Perfect. We
that's
are
right.
going to tier list rank, and I'll put a screenshot on screen after. But we're going to tier list rank every single top, I think it was what, top 20 team? Or top 50 maybe it was, for international, right? Okay, so our tier list goes from best team, amazing, not bad, bad team, and I hate this team. Okay? So, the first team up, I think it is top 50 maybe, or maybe it's top 30.
That's definitely not 50.
I think it's 30 then.
Something. Yeah, close to that.
Okay. So, the first team is Algeria.
Bad team.
You think it's bad?
I mean, outside of Mahrez, who do they have?
Mahrez.
I'd probably have to look up their team, to be honest. I don't.
Real.
I mean, y'all can call me out if I don't know, but I mean, I don't think Algeria is a good team.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna put them in not bad strictly because of Mahrez, but that might be biased. So we will.
That's not biased.
We will continue.
Like, Mahrez is an elite player.
No, he
absolutely elite player.
He is. He's a fucking goat for Leicester at least. But
City too. I mean,
City too. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, he was very good for City.
He's a top tier player. But I don't need Wi-Fi. I don't want this to go away. Anyway.
Tahoe is currently snowed out, so our Wi-Fi is a bit buggy.
Yeah, it is. Which good thing is not an issue for the camera, but it is for my internet trying to do the tier list. But yeah, okay. Germany. I put them in not bad. They're the weakest they've been in the last 20 years.
They're
Easily.
definitely not amazing. Jurgen Klinsmann has gotten, not Jurgen Klinsmann, Nagelsmann has done a great job. I think, yeah, I mean.
They're not the same.
I mean,
their team is the weakest it's been for a long time. Their GOAT players from 2014 are starting to age out now.
Yeah.
Right? And they're just not as good. England. So we have amazing and best team. So I guess how do we want to do best team?
I don't like that there's like it goes that from amazing to not bad.
Yeah, don't want me to rename it? Here. Okay.
Like,
good. Okay, there you go. Fixed
England,
it.
Good.
England, good.
Actually,
I was about to say I might argue that. I think England's a top team.
I agree. I changed that too.
I think England has a chance.
Squad wise,
they are the most depth wise team like of all.
Southgate just changes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, okay, hold on. Are we including managers for this?
No, we shouldn't.
Okay, that's okay. Good. Argentina, top team.
Top team. Absolutely.
Top team. The squad's so good. Australia, not bad. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Belgium.
Good.
I was about to say they're not.
Good. I mean,
I'm just so tired of them being ranked first in FIFA fucking rankings.
Okay, honestly, if we're gonna say Germany's not bad, I feel like we should put Belgium in the same spot.
You're right, actually, because Germany does much more than Belgium.
I feel like they hit similar levels at this point. Like, it's just like, at least when Germany had that heights, like, of their golden generation, they fucking won.
Exactly.
Like,
Belgium had their golden generation and
they've been
shot.
shit.
Exactly. Like, fucking garbage. No, I agree then. Okay. I mean, because Belgium is, they're so bad. And every single World Cup, they just fucking crumble. Every single time. Which is crazy, because like 5 years ago, last World Cup, no, 2 World Cups ago, 2018, they had one of the best squads in the world, right? Like, but they just fucked it. Okay, Brazil.
Top team.
Top team. Okay, I feel like we have the designated 3 top teams in top team, right? England, Brazil, Argentina. I feel like those are not debatable at all, right?
Yeah.
Like, those are the best teams in the world.
I think some people might debate Brazil, but...
Nah, I would never debate Brazil. They're just too good.
I mean, with the talent level coming into their team.
Exactly. Endrick, bro. Go. Low key. Like R9 incoming.
I'm not gonna overhype.
R9 incoming.
No, I'm not gonna overhype him. I'm not gonna overhype him because realistically, nobody's seriously watching him, and even if you have, like, it's not like anything real because it's in Brazilian league, and people might get mad at me for that, but the Brazilian league is not good, and he's 17 years old, so it's also doesn't matter.
He's got to prove himself at Madrid.
He
That
has
is the
to-
only way
Yeah.
to like really like he has potential to be like an amazing player, but he's got to capitalize at Real Madrid.
I
He's
mean,
got to play well. He's got to
honestly,
train well.
the script is totally in his fucking favor.
It really
like,
is. Yeah.
He
Scored on his debut and game after. Come on.
debut, game after, fucking Wembley, Bernabeu.
Yeah.
And he even looks like an 80s player. He looks like fucking Pele. He
Dude,
looks
the way
like
he
an
pops
iconic
off
player.
his fucking collar
Like,
pisses me
he
off.
looks legit. I fucking like it, dude. He looks
You
like
think?
the real fucking deal.
The way he pops his collar up.
And honestly, maybe I like him because he mentioned Bobby Charlton, so I'm a little hopeful.
He has not seen Bobby Charlton.
When he scored at Wembley, he was like, "I watched Bobby Charlton play." Oh,
No, no, the fuck he has not watched Bobby Charlton play.
Dude, there's clips. I've watched Bobby Charlton play.
Well, yeah, everyone's seen clips, but no one like watched.
Of course, because he played fucking years ago. But like
Years ago, he played almost half a decade ago. No, that's
half a decade.
or half a century. I'm drunk. Fuck off. Okay. Next up, South Korea.
Not bad.
You put them in the not bad or good?
I don't think they're better than. I mean, I think they'd give Germany and Belgium a good race. I think they could beat them. I don't think they're better than them.
Okay. I can see that. Okay. I don't think Australia should be in the same tier as them, though.
That's fair.
Right? I think Australia should be there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, we just transferred Australia. You'll
Yeah.
see at the end. But
Yeah.
Australia just transferred to bad team. Chile. They're low-key not very good right now.
Man.
They are kind of struggling, and
They're CONCACAF, right?
no.
No, they're not?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're right next to Argentina.
Yeah.
So they're
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. No, they have been really. They were like
Their
10
golden
years ago.
generation died out.
Yeah, no, 10 years ago they were wet. Like
Yeah.
they were really
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
and then they like they've been ass ever since.
They haven't produced the same talent that they have.
Yeah. FIFA, Ecuador, right? Look it up. Okay, I got it. You look at that. Oh no, okay.
Yeah. Well, actually, it didn't have
Actually, Ecuador doesn't have that? Is
that.
it
Yeah, I thought
Venezuela?
it was Colombia.
Oh, is it Colombia? Maybe.
Yeah, it is Colombia. Okay. I didn't want to say it because I felt like it was bad. But I swear it was Colombia.
Dude, you looked at me like.
Yeah.
I went, I know he's lying. Wait, what? Wait, is that not the same
What the
flag?
fuck,
Is
dude?
that not the same flag we just saw?
That is literally. Did it not?
Ecuador. That's
Do that.
what?
Okay, why did?
What is that coming up still?
I don't know.
Okay, whatever. Let's just say it's fucking
I think
Colombia.
it's Colombia.
Okay, let's just say it's
That's
Colombia.
what I'm getting. I don't know why you're getting that.
Okay, let's just say
it
it's
is Colombia.
okay.
It is
Colombia.
Jesus.
Sorry, our flag knowledge is not necessarily up to par, but
We
Colombia.
literally looked at the flags. We named them.
Okay, Colombia.
Not bad. They can't be above.
I was about to say they're better than Algeria and Australia and Chile, but they're not. They're to be low tier, not bad. You know, I don't think
Yeah,
that they beat
yeah.
any. I don't think they beat Belgium. I don't think they
Yeah.
beat South Korea or Germany.
But I think they'd beat every team on bad team.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Croatia,
Good team.
good. They're still solid. Modric on the national level is still performing very fucking well.
I mean, even on the club level, he's playing.
Yeah, I mean it's fucking Modric,
Yeah.
but right. But like national level, Modric is killing it. They have some very, very good key players. They're good. They're gonna be good for the next 10 years too, right? Like yeah. We talked about this. Costa Rica.
Yeah, that sounds right too.
Okay, Costa Rica.
Costa Rica,
Bad team.
bad team.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Denmark.
Denmark.
I put them in good team.
Really?
Yeah. They went into the World. They didn't do well in the World Cup, granted, but they went into the World Cup with a very, very good record. Very, very good record.
Right, but like, what the fuck is Denmark? Like, do you think Denmark's beating Germany?
Currently, yeah.
South Korea?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
okay.
think they beat every team on not bad that we placed. Absolutely.
Okay, that's fine, I guess. But okay. Egypt.
I'd put Egypt on not bad purely because of Mo Salah.
I was about to say Mo Salah is absolutely carrying that team.
Yeah.
It's. Can you name another Egyptian player? Exactly. Like Mo Salah is carrying. Spain. I put them in the same thing as not bad, to be honest.
Yeah,
They don't have a very necessarily like good squad.
I low key want to put them in like that good category, but like I don't think they haven't made that jump yet.
I
Because
agree.
I think they're getting that.
They're very
next
young
generation
Yeah.
of good players.
Yeah.
But those players haven't come in yet.
No, I agree.
So,
Okay.
France is top tier.
France is the best team in the world. They have the best squad.
Well, Argentina is.
No.
They just won the World Cup.
Yeah, and I will argue that in the sense that if France played Argentina 3 times, I think France would beat them twice and Argentina beats them once.
I mean, maybe, sure, but like they won the World Cup. They're the best team in the world. Like they get that title. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
it's all
they've
you know?
yeah,
Like,
they've got the title, but I think if France and them played right now, I think France would win.
I mean, sure, but you got to give Argentina the title
Well,
until they play each other and France beats them.
okay, sure. Italy, dude, bad team, man.
Yeah, fucking put them in a bad team.
Dude,
Yeah,
Italy
put 'em in
has
a
been
bad team.
playing like shit for the last 3 years.
Yeah,
Like, Ever since they won the Euros, trash.
Yeah.
Trash. Japan.
I put them in good team.
Okay, I was about to say, I think they're better than every team.
I
and
think
not
they
bad.
could beat. Yeah.
I think they beat
Agreed.
Germany
Agreed.
a lot of the time. Lebanon.
Worst team.
That's Lebanon.
I mean,
right?
I haven't seen their. I will never claim to watch a Lebanon match. I can't even lie to you, but I mean, I imagine they lose to every major team. You know,
I mean,
they're not a very.
I
good
don't think
country,
they're very
you
good.
know?
I can't name a Lebanon player, a Lebanese player.
There you go.
Clip it, save it, retweet it. Right? I mean, I don't think I can name a single person from their squad.
No.
Next up, Morocco.
No, go ahead.
Morocco. I think I'd put them in
They have to
high.
be not bad.
I was about to say I'm putting them in high, not bad. But I don't.
High, not bad.
Yeah, like high tier, not bad. Do you know?
I mean,
we haven't been ranking the rest, but like
Yeah.
I don't think they have that jump to good.
no, they don't.
But I think that they're better than Belgium, right? Like Belgium,
I think
Egypt.
They could beat. I think they.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like I wouldn't put them high. I put them in mid. I think they could beat any team, but like I wouldn't put them in as one of the better teams in the group.
Yeah, I agree.
guess.
Okay,
But
Mexico. Mexico is in one of the worst generations they've been in the last like 20 years.
let's be real. Okay, so the bad teams is Italy, Algeria, Australia, Costa Rica, and Chile. Who are they beating in that group? Algeria?
Maybe Australia. Maybe.
I don't think they're beating Australia.
I mean, they're really bad. Like they're fucking awful.
I mean, I swear Australia has a couple like a center back and a striker that's like kind of crazy that went
Well-
off in the like last World Cup.
Harry Sutar is the fucking 6'5" center back for them. He plays for Leicester, but yeah, it's
No.
put them in worse. Put them in worse. They're not.
2-0. 2-0.
Yeah,
Fuck out of it. They're worst team. Worst team.
they're not beating anyone in bad. Like they're not. They're not
Dude.
beating Italy. They're not beating Algeria, Australia, Costa Rica, or Costa Rica maybe.
500 minutes. Haven't scored a goal against the U.S.
How can you say
Worst
that
team.
when you claim to be CONCACAF kings? Which before you were, you're not now. Get it the fucking record straight.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. 500 minutes?
Nigeria.
Um,
Bad? Not bad?
Yeah,
no,
no,
bad.
no,
bad.
they don't-
Bad.
they don't.
Bad. Because I feel like Italy
they
beats them.
had hype in like the World Cup before the last, and they just haven't matched up. But I do think they've gotten a bunch of like new players to like transition, like the what I don't know what it's called, like the transfer from like England to Nigeria or whatever.
Yeah.
They have gotten a new few players, so
Yeah.
maybe they'll be challenging for the next 2026.
Maybe.
I'll be interested to see.
I think
They have a lot of talent.
they
Nigeria,
would
for
be
sure.
they would be the team that would have a young fucking squad, right? Like
I mean, if Nigeria like got the talent that they have out from European nations, they'd be an elite team for sure.
yeah. I mean, half of France team would be good at like it.
At least in some African teams.
He's about to say like a fucking African country, but okay, that's Peru, right?
I think so.
Yep, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
Peru.
worst team.
I mean, yeah,
Peru's awful.
I don't know why they're in this list,
Peru's
to be
awful.
honest.
They're kind of. I mean, I don't know why Lebanon is either.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I guess we have to look up FIFA ranks after this, but we literally just looked up
I
like
guarantee you
top
neither of them are.
international team tier list, and this is what came up. So now we're ranking it, but Netherlands, not bad.
Yeah.
I don't think they. I think people really. Okay. I think a lot of people are going to get upset that we're putting Japan above all these teams, and I don't think people understand how good Japan actually is. Like, Japan next World Cup is a semi-final team if they play well, right? Like if they play to their potential, semi-final team, easy. Like,
I mean, it is like it's 2024, so 2 years, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a year and a half, technically maybe, I don't know.
mhm.
But like, so a lot can happen in that time. You know, Germany can get a lot better under Nagelsmann, and they've been progressing. They have some fantastic talents like Wirtz and Jamal Musiala, who are some of the best talents in the world, and they can absolutely make that jump to top team and be above Japan. And,
Right.
And maybe even the same with Spain with Yami and Lamal. But right now,
Yeah.
Japan is definitely better than these teams.
Easily. Like, it would take, it would take a pretty big jump for Germany and Spain and those young teams to beat Japan. I think Japan is a very well-rounded team. They know how to defend, they know how to attack, they know how to counterattack, they know how to possess, they know how to play against a team that likes to possess. And like, I don't see them losing very many games next World Cup. I think they also have a lot of young players that are only going to get better as well.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I don't see them beating even 2 years time, whatever. Like, I don't see them beating the Dutch. I don't see them beating Belgium. And
what are you talking about? Japan?
Yeah.
You don't see them?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Okay, that's
I
what I
see them beating the Dutch. I see them beating Belgium.
I see them beating even teams that are in their own tier, like Croatia and
Yeah.
Denmark. Like, I see them beating them.
Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, Croatia, maybe Denmark too. No, I feel like Denmark has got talent coming up, but
Croatia is
Croatia's
aging
definitely
out.
aging out.
Yeah,
For sure.
Croatia had their golden period with Modric, and like against that,
Perisic,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly that World Cup final against France. That was Croatia's time, but it's not there anymore, man. Like Modric is how old? 30 something, 36.
37.
Damn, yeah, he's
maybe.
fucking
You know,
old.
he's
man.
old. You know, so.
Yeah, it's just Japan is an underrated team. I think a lot of people will actually get upset with us for that. Yeah. Okay. Poland.
Bad.
Yeah, bad. Yeah, they're just. I mean, they have Lua.
Lua hasn't been able to do anything for them.
I was about to say, like, they have Lua and they try to abuse him, but it's just not the same. Portugal.
Good. Portugal's good for me. I mean,
I don't know. They just got dicked by Austria.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bruno wasn't playing. No Bruno, no party.
They're still getting dicked by Austria.
No Bruno, no party.
No, Bruno
Hey,
or not.
Austria is a great. Austria has a. They're not a great team.
I'll
take that back.
I was
But
about
they're
to
a well-coached team. What's his name?
say. Okay, 5-0.
Ralph Ragnick. Great coach.
How much did they lose by?
coach.
Hold up.
Um,
I mean, they've got great players. Don't get me wrong. Bruno, João Cancelo. I mean, Ronaldo still. Rafael Leao. Yeah, I mean, they've got great fucking players. I don't think that they're playing to the potential that they can, though.
True.
At all. So that's why I don't really want to put them in good.
But I think they've performed better than the best teams and not bad.
Yeah, I mean, okay, if you want to put them in good, that's fine. I mean, squad-wise,
I'm just curious on your opinion. I think they should be in good. I mean, I think they beat Croatia. I think they beat Denmark. I think they beat Japan. Full strength, absolutely.
I don't think.
I mean, João Cancelo, Pepe. I think his name is
Pepe's
Silva.
a fucking fossil.
Dude, he played a great game in the Champions League. He was one of Porto's best players.
So is Harry fucking Maguire. Like it's
No, he is not.
Harry Maguire has played a good game in the Champions League before. Yes, he has.
Okay, sure, but he's not one of our best players.
Well, yeah, but I don't think Portugal is on the same level as good. I don't think Portugal beats Morocco.
I definitely think Portugal beats Morocco. I think Morocco had a lucky run in.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
They just rode their form. I mean,
I don't think
obviously they're a good team.
I don't think Portugal's well. I don't think that they play well together. I think they have great like individual players, but I just don't think that they play well together.
I don't necessarily agree with that. Maybe there's definitely a coaching issue because I don't remember his name, but he's a bald fuck, but I don't really like him.
Den Hag?
Okay. No. Ten Hag, I love you.
Okay. Well, we'll put them on good, but Russia.
Dude, put them on worst team purely off the juicing.
Yeah, I was about to say they drug their players and they're still not winning the World Cup. That's kind of crazy.
Senegal, I feel should be on bad team.
I agree. I don't think they're very much better than anyone here. I think Italy's better than them, to be honest.
I mean, honestly, like, yeah. The only thing I was gonna look up was because I feel like they did better in the African Cup than Egypt did, but I mean,
is this the same Egypt Cup where Mo Salah was injured?
I thought he played.
I thought he was only gonna come back if they made the final.
I don't know. We can just keep them there. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I definitely don't think. Okay, this tier list is the titles of this tier list not necessarily the best because I don't think anyone in bad team is actually a bad team, right?
Yeah.
This is just bad for the top whatever teams that we have, right?
Yeah.
Sweden is going in worst team probably. They are not very good. Like they're not very good.
mean,
Did they even make last World Cup?
Alexander Isaac. They have Kulusevski. They have.
Did they make last World Cup?
Lindelof. They have. I don't know if they. I don't know.
I don't
I'm
think they
trying to
did.
think. I feel like they'd beat every team and the worst team.
That doesn't mean that they're better than any team in bad team. Like, do you think they lose to any team in bad? Or do you think they win any team in bad?
I think they could beat Costa Rica.
Okay. Then I'll put them up there then. Should we put Costa Rica in worst team then?
Yeah, CONCACAF teams suck. Is Costa Rica a CONCACAF team? Or no?
Yes. Yes, I think.
Costa Rica sucks. I feel like we play Costa Rica.
Yeah, actually we
like-
do because fucking Navas. Yeah, that old fuck. Switzerland. I don't know why Switzerland is on here, but Switzerland. Shaqiri. Streets remember Shaqiri,
Yeah,
man.
They're a CONCACAF team. They're shit.
Dude, 2014. No, even before that. 2010,
Switzerland should be a bad
Shaqiri.
team, or worst team.
Streets remember 2010 Shaqiri, man.
They
Go,
should be a
dude.
worst team.
I agree though. They're not good now.
I don't. Yeah. They have Xhaka and Shaqiri. That's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
that's literally it.
Turkey's worst team.
That's not Turkey.
That's not Turkey? What was it? Oh, it was Tunisia. Fuck.
Yeah, it was Tunisia.
God damn it.
You got the fucking thingy and the thingy, and
Yeah,
this one's just
it
in a
is-
circle.
Yeah.
It's similar. We're American. Give us a break.
No, it's not a.
They're not very good either. I don't think, right?
They also made a decent run in the World Cup, but I can't put them above the teams you put in bad.
No, yeah, you can't. Okay, Uruguay. Underrated team in South America, I think. Obviously, there's the two, Argentina and Brazil. But I think Uruguay could knock a game off of some of those teams. Some of those big teams.
I agree. It's just like, my only thing is their big players are very old. You know, they're very much aging out.
Yeah.
But I do think the players that they rely on are still
Still,
enough.
yeah, I was about to say. I'm not going to put them in good.
No.
Because I think to put them in good, you need to have a young core, right? But I will put them in not bad. Because I definitely
can
don't think
agree
that
with
they're
that.
a not bad
I can
team.
agree.
I think they can easily knock off games of. If you, even in some of the good teams, they could knock a game off of if they played like best of three, right? The United States. Okay.
Okay,
Here's where things
okay,
get tricky.
okay. We can't put it past not bad. We can't put it past not bad. We can't go any higher than that. That's just like, there's no way.
Here's where it gets a little tricky. Is that I think squad wise, the United States has a top easy 12 squad in the world. We're very young, we're very good, but I think because we're very young, we're very inexperienced. I think that plays a big part into playing against other national teams. We really don't have a leader besides Christian and Tim Ream, right? Like, it's doomed. So we will put them in not bad. However, I think by the time the 2026 World Cup comes around, if we get a new coach, we could easily get into good.
I don't agree with that.
Why
I can't
not?
Even lie.
Why
I
not?
can't even lie.
Why
I
not?
can't even lie.
You don't
I think we should be in bad. I think we should be in bad, but we
Not a
we can keep
chance.
the not bad. I don't care. But
I mean, okay, you don't think in 2026 we could beat a team like Japan?
dude, I think we struggle with every single bad team on that tier list. I think that's like a 1-0, 1-1, like 2-1. Like, I think it's a fucking awful shit game.
Well,
like,
maybe
stressful.
fucking Italy. Okay.
No, every fucking team on that list. Even on the worst team, we'd struggle.
Well,
maybe except
but
Mexico.
But like that's exactly like what we talked about earlier, though. Is
Yeah.
that Gregg does not know how to play against teams that were worse than,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But that's like that's what exactly what I'm saying. Like Gregg does not know how to play against those teams. But we play against England. We don't do bad. We play very well, right? We don't have possession, yeah, but we deserve to win those games,
Yeah. I mean,
right? So
talent-wise, I don't even think we can go into good. I think we're not bad as our.
No, I'm not
Currently-
putting us in
currently.
good.
But,
Right?
I mean, you said in like 2026, like
I think in 2026, Christian will be what? 27? 26?
no, he's definitely won't be. I was gonna say 28, 29.
He's not 25 right now, is he?
He's definitely at least 25. Yeah, he's 25.
Oh, okay, well then 27 is
27.
what I originally
Yeah,
said,
so
right?
27.
Yeah, he'll be 27. He's going to be in his prime,
Yeah.
right? We're going to have a lot of other players making bigger moves to better teams after having that confidence that they need, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be a much better team for next World Cup.
I agree. It's just I don't think we have a player that is on the level of good that those teams have. Maybe not Denmark and Japan.
I was supposed to say what? Yeah, I was supposed to say what?
But Modric. I mean, for Croatia, Modric and Perisic. I don't know if Pulisic is better than Modric career-wise.
Then
obviously-
Modric career rise?
I mean,
What?
Perisic career.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, not Modric. Obviously not Modric. Denmark and Japan, I'm not. Like,
No,
obviously, yeah.
But
we
that
can-
2026 World Cup.
But Portugal, definitely not. With João Felix, Rafael Lau,
Yeah,
Bruno
sure.
Fernandes, like,
Sure.
and then all the top teams, too.
But
we're not gonna
the
produce it,
same argument that we made for Japan is the same argument that we can make for the United States. That
Absolutely.
we are a well-rounded team. We have a good player in every position,
Yeah.
right? And that's why
we're physically able enough, we're
Yeah.
technical enough, we're direct enough to challenge every team in the league.
we are
Not the league, but in the world.
exactly.
But
So 2 years from now, when we have more experience, when we have Copa America under our belt, when we have other games against bigger teams, we know where it's not just the World Cup, right? What makes you think that we could not? I mean, we're dominating everyone in CONCACAF,
Yeah.
right? So there's no way that we're in worse team.
no.
Like it's like there's no way that. I mean, I think we beat Australia any day of the week.
I don't. Not currently. Not under Greg. I mean, under a good coach, I think we're
But-
absolutely. If we have Mourinho, we can definitely be in that good tier.
Wasn't this a
Low-key.
whole thing of
Low-key.
not basing it off a coach, just basing it off of
No, you're right.
right?
Okay,
That's
so,
why we put
yeah.
England in top team.
But I mean, based off our talent now, I still wouldn't put us above. Not bad.
I'm not putting us above not bad. I'm putting us in not bad, right?
But I mean, even in 2026, I mean, unless like we see some insane talents come through that we just don't really know about.
No, I would put us
Hopefully
in.
my cousin, but
I'd put us in good just because I think we are the same argument that we made for Japan. That we're just a very good, well-rounded team. And if we have a good coach, it will be. We will know how to defend better. We will know how to play against teams that want possession, and we'll know how to play with possession.
yeah.
Right? So that's why I think if we're putting Japan in good now, 2-3 years from now, we can easily be in good too.
Mhm.
If we have a better coach. That's a big fucking if though. Greg's a fucking cunt. It's yeah. Last team,
one.
Wales.
Wales. Worse.
Yeah, I don't think that they're very good. I mean, they did tie us, but
No.
Gareth Bale, he doesn't even play anymore now.
Bro's a golfer.
Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of fucking an irrelevant team, no offense, but like they did decent in the World Cup. They
good
didn't
for-
make it out of groups,
Yeah,
right?
good for them for getting the World Cup. That was
Yeah.
historic for them, but you know,
Yeah. But it's just not they don't
there's no chance we can put you any above.
yeah, they don't I feel like they lose to most teams on this.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
it's just
Absolutely.
it's not very close, I feel like, at the same time.
I think they'll give, Costa Rica a good run for their money. But if Bale's playing, they're cooking them.
It's Fossil Bale versus Fosser Keylor Navas, bro. it's-
they have Daniel James. Daniel James. Hey, United player, man. What a guy. Dude. No, actually, it's funny that I said that because they literally missed Daniel James literally missed a penalty today.
Did he?
Yeah, today so they're not going to the Euros. Wales are not going to the Euros.
No
Because of
way.
Daniel James. He missed the penalty. 5-4. Embarrassing. Leeds player, typical.
Never
What do you
forget.
think?
Never forget about that. the England Euro penalty shootout.
Harry Kane. Oh, that's not what he was talking about.
No,
That's fucking Gareth Southgate's fault, dude. Why are you making Rashford, Sancho, and Saka take the last fucking PKs? Rashford and Sancho came on for the last 10 minutes. Dumb idea in the first place. Like, why are you having the last 10 minutes player take your fucking PK? And Rashford was like the top goal scorer in that tournament too. So why was he only playing the last 10 minutes? And they were all 20 years old or something. No, they weren't all 20. Saka was 20.
Yeah, he was.
Rashford was probably 24 or something. And then Sancho was probably 22, I think, or something around that age. Why are you making the youngest players on your squad take the most important penalty kicks when they're not playing? I mean, maybe Saka was playing. I think Saka was playing a bit more in that tournament. But Rashford and Sancho barely got any minutes. Why are you?
Yeah, then they make him take 4 and 5.
Yeah,
right.
It was why are you putting them in that position? There's certain players you can put in and to take a penalty, but those are strikers. Those are penalty specialists. Marcus Rashford and Sancho are not penalty specialists. They're still in the beginning of their career.
Yeah.
What player is a penalty specialist at that point?
Tactical fucking mistake. It was
maybe Balotelli, but what do you? It's awful man-to-man.
Yeah.
Awful man-man.
Tactical fucking error.
Southgate sucks.
He's fucking awful. He's one of the worst coaches in Europe. For national team wise.
Probably the worst. For the major teams, absolutely.
Easily for the major teams. But it's just he doesn't understand. I feel like I could honestly manage the team better than you just don't put your top scorer in 80 minutes into the game. And then make him take the last 2 penalties, right? It makes no sense. The confidence is not there because he's not playing, even though he's scoring, but then you don't start him. It's going to be a mental block. And then you put all the pressure in the world on him to fucking take the last penalty, to not just win the game, to fucking keep it going. Yeah, exactly, right? To keep this penalty shootout going. Because you guys missed how many? You guys missed 3, 4?
I don't know.
It was a stupid amount because I remember Italy, right? Italy missed 2 or 3 too.
Were they playing against Italy?
Yeah, that was the Euro final, wasn't it? It was the Euro final. That was the one that Italy won, and then they lost.
Okay. But I mean, yeah, it's just even what I was gonna say. Even as much top score, whatever. I was more talking about the World Cup. I'm pretty sure that's what. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I don't remember. But as much as you're the top scorer or whatever, great form. If your coach doesn't trust you to start a game or even put you in at the 50th, 60th minute, you're not gonna be as confident to take that penalty as you would if your coach is just giving you the trust to start the game when you're fucking cooking.
No,
it doesn't make sense not to play the player that is scoring your goals.
Yeah, okay. England missed 3 pens and Italy missed 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I do 100% agree with those.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean,
just bad managing. It's just bad managing. It's common sense. From an emotional standpoint, you don't do that to a player. It kind of hurts them even transitioning from that to club too. You want to go take more shots?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for listening. If you don't like seeing us on YouTube, where this will be going up, you can also listen to our voices on Spotify. Bench Talks podcast on Spotify. We'll be on Twitter, and eventually, hopefully, when this video goes up, we will actually have an Instagram as well, and TikTok is Bench Talks Pod. And yeah, thank you for listening. We hope you like and subscribe or follow or comment and whatever shit you do on whatever platform you're fucking listening on. And thank you, and we will see you next week.
Please subscribe and follow. Please.
It's our rent money.
Please. I'm trying to get paid, man.